Alright, it's gonna be another prisoner. Get that guy before he goes to overshield. That's a pretty good kill. This looks like it. I'm pretty sure this one's off host. Alright, so he got spawned behind me at red, so we know his teammate should have spawned over there as well. And he did. My teammate whiffs a rocket. You see my teammate go quick camo there with the assault rifle. So seeing where his teammate was just then, I should have been able to look up and know he was going to spawn there. I was a little late on watching my teammate's death screen. Didn't catch it in time. I got to get spawned behind them. I just want to get away from this guy. Make him leave me alone. See me get one shot already because he's picking me off. And I throw a nade where that guy can walk and shoot me. Stay out of his line of sight. Really not worried too much about the guy on the bottom if we're spawning third level because he can't shoot us very well. So you see with my teammate down, I'm going to try to push out of here because I don't want to keep spawning on back wall. I go for a terrible double melee, get destroyed like I should have because I wasn't nearly close enough. No lunge in this game, by the way. That's going to throw a lot of you Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 4 players off probably pretty good. Normally people who haven't played much Halo 1 when they go for melees, I mean you literally have to hit them, like directly into them. There is no lunge. So you see me nading top spawns because I know they're both up there. And right now I know they know where I'm at, so I'm going to try to hug this wall. See, it spawns my buddy up top middle, which isn't necessarily a good spawn. If they're watching at all and they know where I'm at, they should kill him every time. So I see him shooting. I see the light from him firing his gun up there. See them nading this, so I'm probably going to back out and kind of wait for him. Get a good kill. Ooh, and he was red 3. Able to pick me off from the side. I wasn't planning on that at all, and he dropped and went up the ramp. So his teammate should spawn red health, and he does. See that? He's already walking out of there. Because he was in the ramp like that, so you get spawns close enough to that. If he would have been close enough to the top or bottom, he would have spawned at the top or bottom of the ramp probably. But if you're inside of there, a lot of times you'll get that health spawn. And you see me look down because I know if he spawned window like that, his teammate can spawn under that in that corner. If you stand where that guy just spawned, you can spawn your teammate in window. Hopefully we're shown that in this game. So I'm not even worried about that guy. I see him spawn bottom. Probably should have worried about him because that's rockets. And you see me run back quick and try to get these rockets before you can grab them through the floor. In this map, I don't know if many of you know this if you've not played much Prisoner, but you can grab rockets through the floor there. You just jump up, hold X, and you get rockets. So that's why they just disappeared. He was under there with cloak. And you see me just kind of walk away at that point because I know that's an easy kill for him if I just start firing. I'd rather get top control and go up in my overshield and kind of make him have to shoot at me and get rid of his cloak for a second. So you see me go for this guy. We both try to fake other out and run each other point blank in the air, and and his teammate accidentally kills him just shooting. He was probably looking at his teammate's screen trying to figure out where I was and took a shot and accidentally caught him. So I think we know he's down one rocket. What you'll do if you're trying to play really aware, he should have been blocking that spawn. There's no reason he just spawned there and killed him. When you know he could be under you like that, spawning him up top, you just need to kind of watch. So you see me nading up at overshield. I'm really just doing that. I don't know where they're going to spawn, but if they're going to spawn at overshield, I'd rather deal with, someone that's been hit by a nade already if I have a chance of stopping them. You see me go quick camo here with the assault rifle and the rockets. Right now I'm just trying to play it safe, maybe get rid of overshield guy. That was probably overshield guy. That was unusual. Not sure what happened there. If he spawned there really close to me, either way, if he did spawn there, he shouldn't have. That's for sure. Nading window, gonna nade overshield as well. Not too worried about that. Based on where I was, my teammate should have spawned top or under me. He got lucky and got top. I don't want to fall there. Not sure why I did that. I'm going back up, clear, obviously, because I want to try to get up here so I can at least grab these rockets or keep an eye on them. Right now, we know we have them trapped in window based on where they spawned, and no one else is shooting us, so we know that they didn't get a weird spawn for some reason. We're literally just watching right now. I'm trying to get one to push out, and as soon as I do that, you'll see me cut to the right probably. I do that because I know the guy's going to come out a window to my right, and if I stand over to the right more, that blocks off his line of sight, and then I just have to worry about his teammate shooting me. So he'll push out more, and when that happens, my teammate can get a shot on him. Lines of sight and positioning in Halo 1 is such a big deal. People don't really think about it as much as they should probably. You can bait out a lot of attacks and get people stuck in situations they don't want to be in if you just try to make them shoot at you when you know it'll bring them into a bad spot. So I'm not going quick camo right now. I probably thought I didn't have many rockets left. Didn't really care either way if I did it. So we see him spawn top red, so I know that guy's bottom. You see me just look down and wait for him to either walk out front or come up that ladder. That's because I knew he was doing that. There's a jump up the side there. You can jump up at this red health where I'm shooting right now and where I just jumped up on the side. You can jump up to the top there. You see me kind of, I had a feeling he was in snipe. So you saw me kind of just sit there and move back and forth a little bit so he would shoot at me. So look, I'm going to look up, watch his spawn. See that? I knew he was going to spawn there. based on where his teammate was standing. I saw him spawning first. I backed up so he couldn't even shoot at me and just looked where his teammate was going to spawn. Because there's no point of pushing out where that guy can shoot at you. Just back up and kill his teammate. So finish this guy on spawn. He should have spawned under all of this. So you see us, we're just kind of play it safe. We have no reason to push out and look for someone too much because they're not where they can shoot us, and that's what matters. You see me watch that spawn because of where he was at. And I'm still not sure where they're at right now, so I'm nading the spawn behind me. But you notice I don't block it. I'd rather stand out of it sometimes and grenade it and hope they spawn there instead of blocking it. Because if you block it, sometimes a prisoner, they could get a random, which is the only time you're going to get a random prisoner. So that was smart by him. He waited until I was distracted by his teammate and he came out and killed me. Not sure if they meant to do that nade, but if they did, that was good. Catch me on spawn. They should know I'm going to spawn either right in front of this guy or below him right now. And they do. They're already firing. So we're both dead, which isn't actually bad right now. Sometimes you'll get better spawns or get out of the back wall there. And as you see, we got pretty favorable spawns considering the position we were in. I shouldn't have pushed out as far. My teammate gets new rockets. This guy has overshield, so I'm just going to try to make him run into me and throw some grenades at him probably. Get one off. That was a really good kill with my teammate. His rocket almost hit the that weapon flying through the air there, which would have been miserable and sucked pretty good. Another good rocket there. Something about shooting up at these catwalks and prisoner with a rocket. If you don't hit directly on the side in a lot of places, the person will not get any splash damage and won't die. And you'll be mad and you won't understand what happened. But you have to hit pretty exact. You see me bait him down there. I knew if I stepped out, I was going to get shot at immediately because he only has 2 places to look at while I still had to find him. And I die anyway. By the way, I haven't watched this game, so I'm just kind of, I don't really watch these before I do them. But I did skip to the end and see that it was a close game. So, hopefully it is. So you look at me, you see right now, I just look up and throw a grenade because where he was at Cloak, his teammate had a chance of spawning there. I should have killed him without taking a death, but I didn't. See my guy stand in this corner? That's so it'll spawn me up in this ramp. It also has a chance of spawning me out in front in health, which isn't a good spawn. But that one's a little safer, and it worked out for us in that case. And it allowed me to get up there and kind of take out a guy going top. Right there, me nading that guy on spawn, I'm just throwing grenades while they're both down. And you saw me look under that immediately to see if his teammate had actually spawned there to give him that top spawn. It looked like they got split spawns because they both died at the exact same time. So the game didn't have anything to base one of their spawns off of. They just spawned in 2 random locations. That was a good play by him. I should have looked down. My grenade kills him anyway. So right now we know he could spawn. Actually could spawn where my teammate's standing right now based on where he is. But because he blocked that, he's probably second red. We'll find out here in a second. Nope. He's bottom still. See me check my ramp anyway just in case I still think he got the second red spawn, which is under where my teammate's at right now. Literally the level that looks red. We call that second red. Right there you see rockets are about to spawn, so I throw a grenade. Kind of grab them. That nade knocks them up top right there. I hope I get these rockets to get naded off. And I whiff a rocket just like I've never shot one in my entire life. Right there, I just shot where I thought Cloak was heading, and I didn't catch it just then, but I probably actually saw him walking away. So now that we don't have Cloak to worry about, we just have spawners to worry about. It's a lot easier to deal with. I did get my overshield dropped, though, fairly quickly. So you see me, I don't know where this guy's at, so I'm just watching spawns right now. And at this point, I figured, yep, he's in the ramp. You saw me immediately look to my right. I probably should have caught that earlier. There's really no excuse. So he's stuck in the ramp right now. Unless his teammate got ramp spawn, I really need to kill this guy quick. We're going to get stuck here. He should be directly below that. It looked like he actually dropped onto the floor. You can tell a lot from your teammate's death screen. Like just then, I knew where he spawned because of that. That was horrible by me. That spot where I'm standing, I'm never going to say you should never do something because Halo 1 is totally situational. And I have definitely stood there and it's been useful sometimes. But if you know they're going to spawn in front of you at red, you're stuck there. If they throw good grenades, you're dead. It's a death every time. Back in that little cubby where I was standing. It's just a bad place to be. I do not recommend it most of the time. So you see me again, I'm just walking spawns, but I'm watching them. I'm not blocking them though, because sometimes I want them to spawn in front of my reticle looking at them already. They have a little bit of time where they have to switch to their pistol, and they can't do anything about what I'm doing. All this I'm thinking of while it's happening. I'm not really, how you see me looking for this guy. I'm thinking he's over at back wall, and I see on my teammate's screen it is, so now I'm just watching. I actually don't know where his teammate is at, and because he's not shooting at us right now, I'd be willing to bet he's trying to sneak up behind us, maybe do the jump up the thing, and yeah, there he is. So I probably should have thought about that in-game. That was a good play by them. They got us off top, at least for now. You see my teammate go back here maybe to block this spawn, at least give me a front red or maybe top of the OS ramp spawn. He probably should have stepped to the left, and that would have given me a better chance of actually getting top overshield, and I kind of could have maybe caught them in some crossfire. You see what I was saying? I was talking about this earlier, where I stood right there. It should have spawned him safe spawn, which is up above me, but it happened to spawn him bottom red. Okay, did you see right there where I jumped up and grabbed rockets first and then grabbed cloak? If you're playing really good people, sometimes they'll kill. If you try that, they will kill you while you're getting the rockets, and cloak will still be there. Normally, I try to always grab the cloak. That was a really good shot by him. I try to grab the cloak before I get the rockets, because if I'm going to die, you see my teammate throw a nade there, not only just to hurt that guy, but you know that the other guy's going to spawn in that general area most of the time. So your chances of catching him with a grenade is pretty good. And I don't even remember what I was talking about now. I know it was something. Oh yeah, with cloak. So with cloak, it's a lot easier if you know if you know there's a chance of you dying. Try to make sure you get the cloak while you're going for rockets, because if you die and you leave cloak and rockets up, that's just one more thing you have to worry about. Rockets enough is already troublesome, but if you can get cloak out of the way, I'd much rather be up top dealing with a guy that has just rockets than dealing with a guy that has cloak and rockets. It's a lot more difficult to deal with. Teammate's not worried about taking these shots right now, but he did spawn me right there, and the other team knew that. They were ready to fire on me. Could have spawned there, could have spawned right under him. So you see me push down. I'm nading this. My teammate didn't care about getting shot right there because he took a few, you know, he had some overshield. So you see me back up. I'm trying to get some nades on this guy and almost try to bait this guy into me, maybe have him push me, but he's playing smart. He's not going to just run into me. See him actually push out in the middle still. Watch my teammate, yep, see, because we think he's heading back that way, and sure enough, he does get the spawn up top. When I throw the grenade up at top, I normally don't just nade that corner that my teammate was nading. I actually nade in between those two spawns, so if they get either of them, it's probably going to hit them either way. CC is watching the spawn because he thinks this guy's still under there, and he's in the ramp probably, and that's why he spawned right there. Yep, and he was in the ramp. So Prisoner, a lot of spawn killing. You got to know your spawns in Prisoner. Yeah, that's it. Hope it wasn't shit.